everybody, welcome to the vlog. We shot a lot of the vlog today and I forgot to shoot the intro. Crazy brain. All right, it was September 10th. Greetings from future Eric. It was September 10th, 2022. Now it's September 11th because it's 12:34 a.m. We're about to watch 3-hour Avatar Director's Cut. It's been a day. It's been a good day. It's been a productive day, but it's been a hectic day. You're about to see a really cool cook session. We got a good drink. There'll be some fun reviews in here. Maybe one last wedding update. We just had a pretty big breakthrough on wedding planning. One of the big deals we needed to figure out. It's been figured out for the most part. So very excited about that. But hey, you're here for a vlog. The last vlog before we get married. Like literally this comes out the day of our rehearsal dinner, and tomorrow, when you see this tomorrow, we're getting married. So that's awesome. It's stressful planning. It's a little freaky, but it's awesome. If you want to jump around, you aren't interested in all of this vlog, we always time code it. So if you see the little red line for the timeline, you'll see gaps. Those are time code chapters. Or if you open the description down there, see a bunch of blue numbers that'll tell you what everything is. So you can jump to the things you like, skip the things you don't, or jump around, jump back and forth. Or if you want to watch this in installments, that's how that works. But enjoy this vlog. This is the last pre-wedding vlog. And then you've got a couple of pre-recorded vlogs that celebrate Disney and what we love about it and foods and stuff. With a whole bunch of Disney reviews because I've had a Disney education because I didn't grow up with the classic films, and now I've been watching a lot of them. Some of them I like, some of them I don't. So enjoy all that, but in the meantime, let's cook. Hey, welcome to the pre-wedding vlog. I'm filming, it is Saturday, I know, unusual time. Baskets. 5:47 p.m. Saturday, September 10th, 2022. There's like a week until our wedding. As a matter of fact, what time did I say it is? We should be actually having our nuptials a week from now. All right, so today we're gonna make classic Italian wedding soup. I know it doesn't really have to do anything with wedding, but Mary loves wedding soup, just seemed appropriate. So I grabbed something from cookingclassy.com. We're gonna make some meatballs with like ground beef, ground pork, a whole bunch of stuff. Make soup base and a chicken broth. I got a lot of ingredients, a lot of stuff to do here. So let me just go ahead and pull this down. Mary's out in the garden getting me some fresh oregano because we need some fresh oregano. It said like 4 cloves of garlic because I'm gonna use my mincer. I got 5 cloves of garlic. We're gonna need some carrot, salt, pepper, yellow onion, which is different from sweet onion. I was kind of confused. I got some celery, parsley, and spinach back here I've washed. We got some bread to serve with it, but also we're gonna make our own breadcrumbs for the meatballs. I'll show you everything else. I got a full brick of parm in the fridge over there, so we'll get to that in a second. But first we need to start taking care of these meatballs, and here comes my lady with the oregano. So the meat's in the garage, we'll get that in just a second. We'll do the breadcrumbs near the end, so we can start putting in, is that where the garlic goes, or the garlic goes in the soup, okay. I don't know, I don't think is that 1.5 teaspoons? I guess so, okay, sure.
I guess
I'm mincing it, so
yeah,
making it pretty fine chop.
Oh, we can always get more.
Okay, let me get a ramekin, excuse me, to hold my garlic since we're not ready to work with that. All right, so I also want to prep all my ingredients, so that's what I was gonna do. So let me actually work the onion, celery, that kind of stuff. Let's just get that over with and done. Get a bowl and put it all in. Let's get the one here.
So is this one coming out after the wedding?
No, this is the one the day that comes out. This is our wedding soup the day before the wedding. We're having our dinner that night, blah, blah, blah. So.
Okay.
All right. Why? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. That's up to you. Mary's kind of trying to keep her look kind of quiet, you know. I mean, understandably, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just flustered because I want to get all this done. So, for carrots, we need, I'm gonna take my ring off. 1 1/4 cups, 1/4-inch dice. So we're gonna need to peel some carrots here. 1 1/4-inch cup, 1 1/4 cups.
Good thing I emptied the compost bin.
Oh yeah. So this is gonna give me kind of an indicator how much we need. Need to fill that up with 1/4-inch rounds. So we're gonna at least do 3 or 4 carrots here, I imagine. 1.
Singular sensation.
2. 3. Let's see where we get with 4. All right. So I'm excited. A nice little light dinner. It's called wedding soup because apparently it weds.
The opposite way I do.
I like having something meatier to hang on to. Also, remember my peeler is much different than yours.
Yeah. I don't like that kind.
Yeah. She's a peelist. I don't know.
Am I not appealing?
No, but I am. Oh! No, you're more than appealing. I'm also hooked on the feeling. Are you going to the sunken place over there, speaking of appealing? Alright, we'll call that one peeled pretty good. Let me think this through and make a place to set this. Got that. Thank you for getting me that stuff, by the way, the oregano. And you know, we are going to try and keep these somewhat fairly consistent cuts for texture in the soup. Was this mirepoix, I believe is what it's called, or mirepoix? Can't remember. Your basic holy trinity of Cajun cooking. Or a lot of cookings, honestly. The celery, carrot, onion mixture. What is that? A little piece of dirt hiding out in there. Got it. All right. And there, I sound kind of southern. Sound like I've been to the Alan Jackson concert, but I didn't, because I was already way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. I never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim, and I learned who I was, a lot about living, and a little about love. Pyramid of cans and a Friday night. No, pyramid of can in the pale moonlight. Talking about love, dreaming about women. Something, just living for the live. I used to know all those words, man. I did that song karaoke a lot for my mom. Plus, let's be real. It's a fun fucking song. I'm not a country guy necessarily. Nothing against it, just not my jam. But, as far as country songs go, I enjoy that one. The veggie prep is always the longest part, especially when we're doing a lot of veggies that make you fart. This one has a top. This has a carrot top. Prop comedy, everybody. It's hilarious. I'm awesome at it. You see what I did? I have a prop carrot here with a top. Sorry. Where I'm preparing for the honeymoon and pre-did a bunch of vlogs, I have already cooked a lot, and I mean a lot, and I've prepped a lot of vegetables for some dishes. You haven't seen it yet. You'll see it over the next couple of weeks. But just know these 3 weeks of vlogs were all done in the same week, pretty much. So, yeah, I'm a little whew right now. And then also, I busted butt to get a bunch of trailers done, have everything scheduled only for D23 to happen because I wasn't paying attention, and now it's oh, I have to go do a butt ton more trailers. Awesome. I mean, it is awesome in the sense that I got good stuff to watch, but I'm gonna try to keep that a little separate because that top wants to dirty things up. Keep that around in case we need it. And then this just makes for easier cleanup. Right down into the compost. Nice. All right. Now, let's get to chopping. Slicing and dicing, 1/4 inch rounds. I'm gonna get rid of the nubs though, because you know, what's a 1/4 inch? Is that a 1/4 inch? We'll call that a 1/4 inch. Again, if you're new here, I don't consider myself totally professional. My knife skills are Oops. Especially cutting consistently. I'm not good at that yet. I mean, I'm better than I used to be, but yeah. Use this to measure and just make sure we're roughly. I mean, again, this is one of those things where you don't have to get it exactly right. This isn't baking, this isn't rocket science, but since it is the first time I'm making this and I am playing off somebody else's recipe, I do like to follow what it says the first time through. I probably have peeled a lot more carrots than I need. 2 carrots probably would have done the trick here. Let's get rid of that. It's all right, I can just snack on those other carrots later. And then hopefully, if I can get this done in time, Mary and I are definitely gonna watch Avatar tonight. We might also watch the live action Pinocchio. Take a look at that, it's got a piece of dirt on it. Okay, that's about to where I had cut it, so get that piece of dirt. There, we got it. Yeah, I'm gonna say that that is almost right. We might want to get a little bit off one of these other carrots. Or we have it just right with 2. I'm gonna take a little bit more, just to be safe. See what we're working with there. All right, I'd say that's about a cup and 1/4. Alrighty. So then y'all can go elsewhere. Just in case. In the compost chute, flyboy. The knife a little wiping down. Okay, so now let's do the celery. How much of that do I need? 3/4 cup. 3/4 cup, all right. So nowhere near as much. Now my celery is kind of, it's a little old, so I've got some stuff in here that's probably not gonna be the greatest, but we'll work around some of the lesser bits. Trying to dry it off here. Where I cleaned it, I didn't quite dry it off earlier. And you'll see, like I said, there's definitely some parts we're going to be working around here and there. But we'll get the job done. All right, let's start there. We're going to fill that up 3 times. Yeah, you can see like the edges and stuff on this are pretty gross, and then like the insides, so I'm going to get rid of some of this stuff. All right. Very inconsistent, sorry. Okay. Smells good. Yeah, it's just about a quarter cup on its own. Let's give this a little bit more help though. Get that flattened out. Okay, I'm gonna call that 1/4 cup. And also for our regular viewers, I'm going to tell you, there's a moment going to come up, the 2 vlogs from now, where Mary has done her makeup test. She went out and had it done, and man, it looks great in real life. I'm just going to go ahead and say that it looked great on like pictures, but for something, there was mixed lighting going on. We had a sunset and stuff in this house, and you're going to see a moment of her where she looks like she's like a Simpson for a minute, and I don't know what the hell happened. Just know that it doesn't look like that in real life. All right. Cool. So that's, and like I said, like 2 weeks from this vlog. So just know, I haven't shown it to her yet. I told her, I was like, I don't know what happened, but it looked crazy. I think some of it was my color correction as well. We'll call that one. All right. Let's get one more. We may need to go grab one more piece of celery. That's good. All right. I washed more than this, so I've got plenty. Okay. See what we get with that. That's not a 1/4 cup, I know that much. So we need at least one more stalk. Let's grab this part here. That's pretty good. Should have started on the other end, whoops. That ought to do it. Yeah, that'd be a little bit extra, but you know, hey, like I said, it's not rocket science. All right, so we got that. And yeah, this part is for the soup, but I just want to have that done so we can start running and gunning here in a minute. Okay. Gotta do onion. We'll mince the garlic. And I'm gonna wait on mincing the garlic since we're gonna use a mincer. So we still gotta do that, and we gotta chop the spinach, but that can wait a little bit. All right, so I do need the onion though. 1 1/4 cups of diced red onion, or yellow onion. So let's prep this bad boy. Get rid of the sticker so it doesn't go in the compost. I'm sure I'm just gonna dice this whole thing up and then we'll go from there. Shite. Because I could always use a little extra onion just laying around, some diced onion, especially with all the leftover hot dogs we tend to have, you know? Just gonna get the paper out of the way here a little bit. So we can get a nice little peel. Just like my man Jordan. Ha ha ha, see, I made another joke. I made her funny. Peel a little layer off here. Yeah, I was kind of always thinking like, not a huge difference between yellow, sweet, and Vidalia onions. And maybe there's not. You can definitely, I need to learn, but this is the first time I've seen in my store that they had a separate section of yellow onion and sweet onion. And they definitely were different from one another. So I was like, oh, okay. Something to keep keep in mind in the future. Yeah, I can tell like the paper peels on these is a bit different as well. Come on, get the paper off. All right, getting off my board. Knife, a little wipey. Whew, all right. Dice this bad boy. Don't get my face down in it so I don't get as bad onion tears. I have a real bad habit of that. Yeah, it's a little bitier, I think, than the sweet onion. It's a little tougher, so that's interesting. Okay. There's also a very large onion. And there goes some onion into the floor. And there go my eyes. Fuck. Ah. Good time for a sneeze. More onion in the floor too. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez, Rick. Ugh. Ugh. Get this floor onion so the cats don't get any bad ideas. Luckily, it all fell to my feet at the mat. Oh, okay, that sucks because now my nose and everything is going sweet. Oh. Woo. Potent, man. All right, let's start getting some onion in here. Let's see what we got. This is probably, I did a really bad job of any kind of consistency in my cut, but it is what it is. Careful not to be picking up onion and slicing my hand in the process. Okay, that's a good cup. Oh. All right, so it's kind of half a large onion, roughly. Yeah. I'm just gonna put the rest of it in there too, why not? It's not a lot more. And there's part of me like, well, screw it, then I'm not gonna dice the rest of this, but I should. I got some burgers to make later this week, so maybe. Ah, my eyes though, man. I mean, you know, sometimes I get hit dicing onions, but this seems extra potent than usual. Yeah, let's go ahead and dice this one up. I could use some diced onion. It doesn't take us that long. Okay. What is the AC set to in here? I'm getting warm. It's also that time of day, this time of year with all these windows. This house kind of heats up quite a bit. So keep in mind, this I'm just doing for like future burgers, hot dogs, things like that. Might as well, while I'm cutting up an onion, cut up some more, you know what I'm saying? I know, technique sucks, whatever. Do not follow me for technique. You can follow me for concepts, ideas, experimentations, but not necessarily technique. I mean, maybe once in a while I'll have some cool thing I can do. More Funyuns. That's what I'm gonna call my floor onions now. Funyuns. All right, let me get something to put all that in, then we can move on. Probably need a bigger one of those, don't I? Yeah, sure. Ugh. Ugh. Oh man, all right. We gotta get going here though. I'm taking too much of my sweet time. Okay. All right. Ay. What do I do with the lid to that? There it is. Okay, let me wipe my knife down, give it a little rinse. Oh yeah. Could really use. Usually I clean everything up, but I haven't had time. So I'm lacking for space to operate right now. It's annoying me. Okay. All right. I don't know why I left that running. Sorry. Okay. Let me just get my eyes dewatered. Oh, all right. All right. Whew. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I did not have a plan. I just wanted to get everything prepped. So still got breadcrumbs, parsley, oregano, Parmesan to work with. And spinach, but that's not that big a deal. All right, let's do parsley and oregano. Then we can do the parm, then we can do the breadcrumbs, and then we can start going. All right. Gonna get to the parsley. Trying not to pull any spinach with me. Maybe some parsley behind, but that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna have to work around some of these stems. This is slightly older parsley, but it's still fine. And we need okay, this is gonna go in a different bowl. So we're gonna set this bowl off to the side. Running out of sides to set things. This is gonna be our meatloaf, or our meatball bowl. And I'm just gonna use whatever I need here and toss the rest of this because I have a fresher bundle and, you know. Still smells good. I'm gonna say that that will probably get me my quarter cup, at least close enough to it. If not, I'll go get from the fresher bundle. And I managed to keep a lot of stems out of it, so that's good. Shit. All right. I know there are better techniques for herbage. But I'm still learning them. We get it fine enough to get in these tiny meatballs and not give anybody a huge leaf of parsley in their mouth. Okay, that's looking and feeling pretty good. And honestly, probably could use a touch more, but I think that's fine. Especially when we get some stuff off my fingers. Sticky, but a lot less sticky than cilantro, so. Okay. All right. Shit, I did not think this through. All right, making some room for what's next. Which I believe is gonna be the oregano. Oh boy. Oregano. Yep. All right, so 1.5 teaspoons. Is that a half teaspoon or is that a teaspoon? That is a half teaspoon. So we need to fill this up 3 times. Now, am I supposed to, I don't know, I guess we use the stems. It's usually little stems and leaves when we get the dry version, right? All right, I don't know that I've worked with fresh cilantro like, or oregano like this yet. Smells good. It's very nice having Mary do an herb garden like she does. And I very much appreciate the veggies she grows for me as well. Let's see what that amounts to. Might be about right. Call that 1. Oh yeah, this is good. 2. Hell, I'm just gonna, a little extra oregano. So good, so fresh. I'm a fan. Okay. All right. I think we're getting there. About to get into the real meat of the situation. Because, you know, meatballs. I am hilarious. This is why you watch me and pay me the big bucks. Alrighty. Whew. So we need breadcrumbs and Parmesan to get this going. How much on the breadcrumbs? Half a cup. How much Parmesan? Half a cup. Ooh. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and work some Parmesan. And we're also gonna want some extra Parm for serving later. But let's get that half cup handled first. Let's go ahead and, God damn it. Okay, good thing I was not gonna eat that stuff there. Jesus, how do I not have any room? I don't understand. I guess I'll go in there for right now. I usually have room in this kitchen. I don't know what I've done today. Okay, I wanted to flip this. Bit more of a clean surface for getting the cheese going. Alright. As usual, we have our brick of Murray's Parmigiano Reggiano. I'm gonna want a half cup for measuring, eyeballing. And then some. Actually, how much is the and then some while we're here? Let me pick up some greenery from the floor. Okay. All right, half, and then just some finely shaved for, you know, whatever. Just say shaved? Just say grated on the serving one. Shredded, okay. We'll just do a little finger bowl for that. All right, let's get this bad boy open. Yeah, it's pretty much this and the breadcrumbs. And then we can actually kind of mix and mold the meatballs, and then we'll kind of get really going. Because I think the only other thing after that is doing a rough chop on some spinach, so nothing terrible. All right, here we go. Of course, getting it started can be a little bit. I feel like we're already about a quarter cup. There we go. Now I'm getting a nice flat to work with. Okay, let's see what we're working with at that point. That looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit more for the meatball. Not quite half a cup, but pretty close. I have a tendency of over shredding, so I was trying to be playing it safe a little bit. Okay. All right. Just a little bit more for serving. That's probably good. All right, so we'll put all that in a bowl for serving in a little while. Parmesan. I always want more Parmesan, but I'm embarrassed. For my AGTers out there. Alright, let me, alright. Okay. grab a bag, put my parm away. Yeah, that'll work. Bloop. Set that aside. That in there. That aside. Break down the workspace. All right, now let's move on to breadcrumbs. How much? I think it says like half a cup or something, right? Half a cup, hearty white breadcrumbs. They suggested a La Brea French loaf. I couldn't exactly find that, so I found a French bread loaf here. And I will go ahead and tell you that in an upcoming episode, I think I may have broken, or maybe I didn't break it, but I feel like crap. That my food processor, I definitely, a piece of it came off. Is it a crucial piece? I do not know. We will soon find out. Man, that bread smells good. Okay. Maybe just a little bit more. Kind of wanted to cut myself off a slice. Kind of hate to use my entire food processor for this, but we're gonna. I don't really have an alternative choice. Actually, let's go ahead and tear this up. There we go. We'll also, Okay. And we'll also, I don't know. I've never made breadcrumbs like this, but it's always recommended, so. Oh yeah. Except for that giant wedge that's stuck. I think we got that big part done. Now, what consistency was I looking for? Did it say fine? Cup hearty white breadcrumbs. I don't know. Well, let me actually look at the directions then. Nope, doesn't say. Actually, hold on, I might say. That's right, there's tips at the end. All right, grind up sliced food processors to fine crumbs. Okay, we want fine crumbs. That's probably as good as it's gonna get. We definitely got a half cup. Is that what it called for? God dang it, Eric. That's why I prefer having, yeah, half a cup. Prefer having a written recipe. I know, some extras falling in. Oh, shit, you're not watching this, are you? No, you're not. Fuck me. Sorry, everybody. little extra has fallen in. I'm fine with that. There we go. So there's our breadcrumbs. Not bad. We gauged it kind of okay. At least my food processor still sort of works. Let me set this aside. I'll rebag this better in the future, but I need to put this aside too, because that's just gonna drive me crazy with temptation. Eating that sucker. I might want this knife later, so let's set it on here. Okay. Now, I may need to run out and get the meat. Crap, I forgot I should have had that in here. All right, breadcrumbs is in, parsley's in, oregano's in, parmesan's in, salt and black pepper, olive oil and egg in the meat. All right, let's do a little salt and black pepper. We don't want to overdo it though. Let's get a nice pinch. Salt, maybe a little bit more. Hopefully that's enough. Come on now. 8 ounces of beef, 8 ounces of pork. And then egg and oil. All right. Hold on 1 second, I'm gonna get my meat. It's in the garage, it's in the beer fridge. I didn't have room for it in my fridge. Okay, garage door's open, no idea why. Okay. You know, I will say that this called for lean ground beef, but I was like, nah. Especially because I'm going to use the leftovers for some other stuff. Hiya, man. Hiya. I don't have room for fucking anything over here. We don't even have our computers out, so I don't even know what's taking up all the room. Well, here's one thing. Let me put away some vegetables. That'll make me a little more space. I need to clean up some space to work here. I'm sorry, everybody. I know. I'm really sorry to Mary, because as usual, this is taking quite a bit longer than I anticipated. I thought it'd be about done by now, to be real. Let me get rid of the cheese. Put away these onions. Okay. And now I immediately feel like I do have a little bit more space to start working. Okay, I'm gonna need to use this again later, but I don't care about it right now, because now it's meatball mode. Push all my mess to the side. Bring you up. All right. No, that won't do it. We're just gonna eyeball the meat half and half. So we got ground pork.
Is it soup yet?
No. Just about to put the meat in and make the meatballs, so need. I was pretty calm when I started. Now I'm getting into panic mode here. Because it's just, everything is just...
You want your little next pan?
No, I have a pan right here.
Yeah. That one travels with you though.
Yeah, but I'm doing most of my work right here, so I'm probably okay. I appreciate it though.
Alright.
I mean, it's right over there. I know I could go get it if I needed to, so...
I'm just trying to be...
You are
soon to be wifey.
Immensely helpful, and you gave me like the perfect amount of,
Oregano?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Just gonna eyeball the meat portion here.
Honestly, I thought I cut more than I needed, but...
Well, it's a little bit more, but I mean, not by a lot. Just about perfect. Okay.
Some more stuff tonight.
Okay. I know. Would you grab that phone? Grab that phone. Grab that phone. Just set it anywhere. I keep putting it on top of the damn towel for some reason because I'm an idiot. Alright, I'll deal with this stuff in a minute. No, I know. You're fine. Okay, I need a little bit of oil and then an egg. Tablespoon. Tablespoon of olive oil. And pardon me, guy. Sorry, Aaron. Daddy's doing his crazy bit. Daddy's doing the crazy dance. Egg. Okay. Towel. Not my best job, but not my worst job. Well, I don't know, I'm washing my hands. It's now time to mix all that together. So I have the ground beef, I have the ground pork, I have the breadcrumbs, the parsley, the oregano, the parmesan, the egg, the salt and pepper, and the olive oil. So now I just need to work all this shit together. Actually, fuck, hold on.
Do you use gloves?
No, let's see, mixing bowl, bread, okay, put it all together. Gently toss and break up mixture with hands, okay. And the ground pork needs coming apart more. I'm also being a little aggressive and I need to be gentle so they stay juicy. Get down into those herbs. Secret herbs and spices. And we just kind of mix this whole thing together. Really should have angled the camera better, I think, for y'all. Okay. Yeah, and then after that, we're gonna... Alright, after that, we're gonna start making miniature meatballs. Once the meatballs are good, everything else starts happening fairly quickly. Okay. I'm gonna say that feels pretty good and worked together. So now I'm gonna start making just tiny meatballs. Looking for 3/4 inch to an inch.
I'd say that's an inch.
Yeah.
Definitely not bigger than that.
Yeah. Consistent though.
Good job.
I mean, if you want to hang around and be entertaining during this stage, especially because if I need something, I ain't going to be able to grab it easy, you're welcome to, but...
Was that an invitation or a request?
Actually, yeah, would you come over here on my left, like Sam Wilson? Okay. On my screen here in the bottom right corner, do you vaguely see this kind of semi-translucent dot on top of the cups there?
Yeah.
That's way too big a piece of parsley. So kind of put your finger in there and then gently draw your finger over this way a little bit. No, you gotta touch it, like press, okay. Don't stop touching anything. Let go. Tap anywhere but that shit. Okay, sorry. Now, put your finger down and smooth across. On the circle, on the dot.
What?
Do you not see the translucent dot right there?
No, I don't. It's translucent.
Right there.
Oh, no. Okay, now I see it.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm being snippy.
It's hardly visible.
I know. And go maybe, okay, other way. And that, right there. Thank you. Sorry, I just forgot. Sorry. Everybody, I'm sorry, I'm starting to panic.
I've never done this before.
No, I know. I'm starting to panic a little too, and...
Don't panic.
Well, I'm also like, this is taking forever.
Yeah, you do know, like, you should probably double to triple your times on any of the recipes.
I know. I did. I thought I did. Especially if it's new. Again, if I'm, you know, I don't know, whatever.
Like what? Hi, Erin. What you doing?
See what you're doing?
Look at my big handsome boy.
Me, TheEricButts.
Okay, you're a big handsome boy too.
Wrong kind of big. Well, I don't know. Depends on what you're talking.
Anywho.
Ah, shite.
Do.
Yeah, it's gonna take a minute.
Actually, no, I don't think it'll be.
And we're gonna have to fry these up in like 2 batches too.
I just realized this like maybe oh, we can probably help you out here.
Well, no, it's all right. I got it.
Are you sure? Cause
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw some gloves on and treat it like my bourbon balls.
Yeah, well, you know, again, I don't know. I just want to do it.
It's taking too long. Don't help me.
What if you do it wrong? What if I don't like your work?
Oh, you've already got like one tiny boy there.
I know. Well, I'm just trying to give you, you know, a
What's
variety.
it talking about you, Jack?
I'm trying to give you a variety of bite texture. Actually, I may end up needing another plate.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
We'll see.
So are you basically boiling these in the soup to cook them?
Well, I have to sear them a little bit. About 4 minutes in 2 batches. And then they finish in the soup.
Okay.
So once I start searing these, I can start softening my vegetables. And then we put in the broth and salt, you know, season. Fucking gnat.
Where?
I got them.
Okay.
And then, you know, the meatballs will go in there and finish cooking in the soup. So still probably 20 or 30 minutes of this to go.
Aaron found one of his toys and Jack's going over to say,
that's-
what's
yeah,
that?
whatever.
Is that a sparkle ball? No, it's not a sparkle ball, Jack. Hi there.
Oh, man. Actually, can you reposition this camera slightly? And you're gonna go up or down. I wanna see my hands a little bit more. I don't remember, I always get backwards, so you can go other way. Okay.
It takes a second to...
I know, I'm sorry, there's the Bluetooth. That's perfect, that's fine. Just figured that way you can see my rolling technique.
So up is up and down is down.
Okay, well it's left and right I always get confused with in there, because it's mirrored or something. I prefer meatballs that are bigger balls.
I like big balls.
I've got big balls.
Almost there.
No, not really. I'm maybe like halfway there.
Ah.
Yeah, another reason I should have listened to you and halved the recipe.
He's like, it has 72 ounces of broth. Did you think about having it? No.
I've got too much on the brain, man. All the YouTube, the wedding planning, the what do you call that? The honeymoon planning. The
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need another plate for these, I think.
Full size or one of the smaller ones?
I would just go full size again, just so that way I'm okay.
He uses my plates for cooking and his plates for being pretty.
Well, your plates are functional and pretty, and people like to see that pattern show up. Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Wow. You really filled that up.
Mm-hmm. And you probably still get a little bit more because I got to chop my spinach. And then some of my veggies fell on the floor I got to get in there. And
Oh, Lordy.
you want some fresh breadcrumbs?
No, I'm good. I was just like, I need to eat these cherries, though. I think any of them start going bad.
Notice all these meatballs are getting a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But hey, at least I'm getting a lot of meatball experience lately. Say that much.
Yeah. You liking it?
Yeah. I look forward to doing my own version at some point. Instead of always everybody else's. But I'm getting used to it. Alright, we are getting there. That's too much. Now, you know, if you really want to get these more authentic, you know, or more evenly sized, people suggest melon ballers.
I've tried that with things like my bourbon balls, and that doesn't work so well.
Okay, I need you to grab a tissue, like quickly. Let me roll this. I'm gonna have you flat lay it in my hand so I can blow my nose, because it's about to be a problem.
Flat way across, or
just like open it up, open it up, open it up. Give me the full thing, thank you. And then yeah, like that. Let me grab the trash if you don't mind. Thank you. Did not want to drip in the meatball mixture.
We appreciate that.
Yeah. There's certain things I'll let fly when I'm just cooking for me and Mary. That is not one of them. Sorry, thank you. That was a bit of an emergency. I'm so glad you are helping out, hanging out here for a minute.
He's like, do you want it? I'm gonna go back outside and read my manga.
I know. Well, you'll be able to once I can kind of get out the meatball station here, because I just needed, well, my hands are going to be very indisposed. And I think we are getting quite close to finished here. 5 or 6 more balls, I'm thinking.
Again, pro tip, use gloves.
Well, then I have to take them off and then put new ones on or whatever, because I can never... Plus,
not
I don't get the tact. I don't quite get the feel that I get with my hands. I don't. Maybe I have a certain Now, keep in mind, Mary, I am kind of magical with how I work my meat. And I do know that that sounds like a dirty joke, but also there is truth to that. Like, I make great fucking burgers, and I don't do anything with them other than it's just how I actually handle preparing the meat. All right, I think we got like 2 to go. 1 more after this one.
Actually, I wear gloves while I'm doing my bourbon balls.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna work different than meat with a whole bunch of loose ingredients.
I'm not so sure about that.
Especially if I'm trying to be very gentle and not overwork it so it doesn't. Okay, anyways, whatever. Alright. Alright, let me...
Now to start setting things on fire.
Yeah, pretty much.
I wanted to get out of the way.
Alrighty, I appreciate your help, thank you.
Does that bread need to find someplace else to live now?
Yeah, I need to reseal it somehow. I had to kind of cut into it to get into it. Oh, jeez, okay. Yeah, see, that's, yeah. Because it smelled really good, and I wanted to eat it. But, you know, diet. Okay, now, what's really interesting is it tells me to do these meatballs in a non-stick pan. Which I'm like, well, how's it gonna brown? And I don't know why, but I feel like I have no space in here today.
Because there's tons of crap everywhere.
But not really.
Well, there's those eggs that should just go in the garbage.
Well, you wanted the cartons.
Well, I can't.
Okay.
There's no way for me to do that. I got the 1 carton I could get. That's why you have a styrofoam one there that wasn't there before.
Right.
But without actually putting them in a situation where they may break open.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna use? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, you know?
Do you want
This
that
one has-
really big, deep one that I have?
I think this has more surface area. I think I can do it in 2 batches on this.
Okay. I say I have that big one that has like the handle on the other side.
Right. Yeah. No, that may be overkill.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna heat up 1 tablespoon of olive oil, medium high, and 2 or 3 sides, 4 minutes total.
No.
All right. Medium high. Well, I mean, I can't come to you. You can't ring the kiss me bell and not get a kiss. I don't know why I'm measuring this. I should just.
Oh, sorry. I forgot I was wearing a hat. That's incidental ringing.
Uh-huh. Nope, that's just all these kisses you're gonna have to rain check on. Alright, let's see. Let's use non-sticks. We'll use these. Alright, and then what am I supposed to? I'm supposed to put them on something here. Hold on. As we take them off, like, is it parchment? It's paper towel. Paper towel, okay. Transfer meatballs, plate lined with paper towels, oil, and skillet. Okay. Let me prep a meatball plate. And it needs to be like a 2 freaking dish load day.
Yep.
Oil, heating, prep it, paper towel. Okay. All right, well, we're starting to get cooking with gas. All right. So once these are brown, it's gonna take about 8 minutes on the veggies, and then 10 minutes. So once I get these brown, it's about 20 minutes. So we're about half an hour out.
Some goodies.
Okay. No, I need to be careful not to catch that on fire. Alright, let's start putting some meatballs down. Echo, set timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 24. Okay. Okay. Alright, keep setting stuff in the way of the damn timer. I can't see it from over there. There we go. Crap, I don't know if I started there or there. Oh well. Ooh, it smells really good. Definitely looks like I could have cut some of my parsley a little thinner. Whoops. You know. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, it smells really good. All right, I'll start flipping some. It's been a minute. Okay, this is the next trick I have to figure out. What's a better method for fucking flipping these kind of things?
Probably just rolling them around.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to realize. That totally is the trick. Okay. Can't believe I didn't think of that.
Well, spherical objects, let's see.
Turn. Fucking roll.
I may have just gone with like a spatula and just kind of randomly rolled them around.
Yeah.
That's me.
I'm learning. Roll, motherfucker, roll.
Roll, motherfucker, roll.
Yeah, I'm try. Try using this. Watch out, getting my face in there, hitting the grease. And keeping in mind, they will finish cooking off in the, in the soup. All right, some of these have been on there for 4 minutes. But I will use the spatula, the tongs to get them out. Maybe steer, if I find some really raw sides, I'll go ahead and try to turn those in, give them an extra second. But also try to get to some of these that I don't want to burn. Echo, cancel alarm. Damn, girl. You haven't even, damn, girl. You ain't even eaten yet. All right, there's the first batch out. All right, Echo. Never mind. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Once we had 24, so we made 45 meatballs. Echo, set timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
Man, those look really good. And I kind of want to try one. Like, but they're not cooked yet. That's right. Don't eat them. Don't eat them, Eric. They're not cooked yet. What's up, Doc? All right, well, I'm starting to feel a little bit better about how I do all this. sure it's one of those things that technique-wise will get better with more and more practice. All right, let's start rolling some around.
Rolling in the deep.
Rolling in the deep fryer. Deep fryer tuck.
Have you watched the Rocky?
No, not yet. Okay, almost there. Yeah, in our vacation vlogs, you're gonna get a lot of my first impression reviews for a lot of classic Disney movies. I'll go ahead and give you that heads up. You in there. Again, I'm kind of just looking for pink spots and trying to turn those down into the oil. But I think these are about good. Oil was a little hotter when we started, and I think these are some of the earlier, smaller ones. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the heat off. Let's get these onto the paper plate. Or the paper coated plate, I should say. All right. Keep this tool around because we may want it for the actual soup part. All right. Where am I going with this? All right. Let's see. These things are done. Let's get those out of my way. Okay. So we has meatballs. Now we can actually start doing the soup. Tablespoon of olive oil, large pot, medium-high heat. Let me get my, I think it's, is it in here? I think it's in here. It is indeed. Back on medium-high. Echo, cancel timer. Don't want to overdo the oil in this since it is going to be, you know, for the soup. Swirl it around so it'll heat up a little faster. Gonna get it out to a thin layer. Okay, at which point we are going to Once that heats up, we're gonna put the carrots, onion, celery, saute till they've softened. 6 to 8 minutes. And we're gonna throw in the garlic, so that'll have like an extra minute. Then we're gonna pour in the broth. Seasoned soup with salt and pepper. Okay. So, it asks for a crap ton of broth. 5 times 14 and a half, man. It's like 72.5, I think. 5 times 14.5, 72 and a half. Now let's divide that by 8, that's 9. 72 and a half, 9 times 8, 72, so half an extra ounce. I mean, I don't care if we're out that. So we need like 9 fucking cups of this broth gonna go in. So I'm gonna use my big measuring cup when the time comes. So we got 2 big pours and 1 small pour. And all right. I feel like that's just about ready. All right, pour the salt and pepper taste, bring mixture to a boil, and pasta and meatballs. Okay. Okay. All right, let me get my veggie mix on standby here. Give that another second. Actually, let me see about bringing this camera in so you can see a little better what we're doing here in the pot. Don't want to get right over it. Okay, there we go. There we go, good. I don't have like a giant soup spoon for this. That's too small. Fuck. I guess we'll, no, I don't want to do that. Shit, I guess I'm, no, too small for us. No, I guess we'll use this wooden spoon. Try to get everything kind of coated in the oil a little bit. Echo, set timer, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Thank you. Let that soften. Get my garlic mincer ready. Where is it? Over here. Hopefully we finish this soup before the card runs out. What was I doing? Yeah, a knife. A butcher knife will do the trick. All right, give it a stir every now and then. I got a carrot or two in there that hopefully will really soften once the broth gets in. Quick, take a picture of the meatballs to make people jealous. Like, you know, my dad. All right, so pretty sure we're not gonna watch Pinocchio tonight. We will get to Avatar. I guess I gotta go to my dad's though and get it. I was just gonna watch it digital, but we wanna watch the director's cut, and apparently can't buy the director's cut digitally. It exists, it shows up, but there's no purchase option. Maybe I just need to get it somewhere else. All right, so we're gonna make this work. It's all gonna come together. All gonna come together. Do I have water? Yeah, let me drink some water. That'll help. Ah, UK versus Florida game started. I don't know that I care that much, but not huge into football, but I don't know. Kind of interesting. I'm just waiting for basketball season. So I can get my hopes up and be disappointed by my boys again. I'm so sorry, I couldn't help it. This is the life of a UK fan. I mean, I don't hate it. We get lots of excitement along the way. See some of my carrots trying to sandwich together here.
All right, have this on standby. You can see my ingredients easily. How are we doing? Still got some time. Plus I can tell it definitely needs some more softening. Carrots should soften down in the boil. Try a little breadcrumb while I'm waiting here. Man, that's some good bread. And then I guess once we actually start getting some other things going, I'll have a chance to start emptying the dishwasher, loading a bunch of this shit up, putting shit away. So about the time the soup's ready, I'll have everything kind of clean. Fingers crossed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because we need to go to bed a little earlier tonight, so we can't be up all night. So that's why I was like, I think Pinocchio's off the grid here. Yeah, I see I'm starting to get a little fond. I don't know that I want that. Or is that from before? No? It might be. No, I don't remember that being there. Yeah, these are shrinking up pretty good. We'll give it at least one more minute, and that way we hit 6. I think I'm going to keep working it a little bit just so I don't burn anything. And it's starting to get a little hot where I'm going to have to start using a towel to hold on to it. Yeah, I looked at a few different recipes for this, and they're wildly different. So apparently, you know, you can go crazy different with all of this. And I just went with this. It seemed like highly rated. Sounded pretty good. Sounded like what we'd want to do. And I'm going to kind of pile my vegetables up to the side because the way I'm about to mince my garlic, I don't want it getting too hot while I'm mincing it. There we go. All right, I'm gonna call it. We're more on the 6-minute line here. And this is partially why I wanted to get a extra bit of stuff in here because we're gonna lose some because of the way I do this. Next. Oh yeah, I can see the oil in the pan trying to brown down there. Oh boy. Yeah, I probably should have pre-minced this fudge. Can we, come on. Come on. I may need to give this a stir as we go here. I don't know, we'll see what we can do. Oh, I think I just lost some garlic under the thing. Oh, I smell like something maybe starting to burn. Hold on, we got one more here. We see if we can just get it in there. All right, stir it up. It's getting a little fond on the bottom. We'll have to maybe get in there and work that out. All right. Echo, cancel timer. All right, corn and chicken broth. All right, so let's start. See what we can do here. Shit, I wish I had one of these ready. Actually, I don't know why I got the big thing. We know each one of these is, this is 32 ounces. Oh my God. Fuck. My hand is too fucking greasy. Oh, there we go. Come on, I need to get this in there before shit burns. So this is gonna be four cups right here. Woo! Okay, at least that'll help settle stuff a little bit. So we settled on 9 cups. I can salvage that cleaning, hand cleaning. All right, let me give that a stir. We'll work down some of this fond as while we can here. All right, let's get another one in there. Oh. And then we gotta get one more for one more cup. Okay. So I had some real fond building up on the sides over here. Might be a touch of burn. Well, we'll see what we can do there. All right, let's get one more cup of juice in there. Come on. Yeah, that extra splash is for the extra half ounce it asked for. All right, now what do? I got that in there. I cannot panic about how long it's taken. Although, yeah, it does look like I got a couple of flecks of burn happened on the side there, but we can probably fish that out or it'll cook down and be fine. All right, we want to put salt and pepper to taste and bring it to a boil. And then we're going to put in the meatballs and the pasta and pretty much let it go for a little while. Yeah, can I just get you out of there? Because you're substantial. Fuck. It'll come up again. I'll find it. Where was it? Okay. Anyways, let's do a little salt and pepper to taste. Pretty sizable pinch of salt to start. Do I have a pressure grinder? This sucker is about dead. We usually keep extras. Do I not actually? Fuck, oh my God. Tell me I don't. Oh no. Oh wait, maybe I got one sitting around because I have so much backup. Nope. Shit. I didn't realize we were this close to being out of pepper. Again, wish Mary was here. Or I could ask, maybe she has something I don't know about. I usually keep a backup of these ready to go. I might have it somewhere and I'm just panicking. All right, let's see what we get from that. Give that a stir. Kind of deglaze the bottom a little as we go. Little taste for seasoning. Nah, that's pretty bland. Big pinch of salt, another big pinch of salt. I feel like I'm having to work this a lot more because it's at the end of the grinder, basically. Give that a little stir. Yeah, I'll try to fish some of that couple of bits of burn out. It's a bummer. I should have just taken my heat down in that moment. But you know, you learn. You do these things, you learn. And you do it better next time. That's always the goal. Actually, can I get you right now? Aha! One piece of it out anyways. There's another one. Oh, fuck, no, can we get it? Whatever, we'll come back to it. Oh shit, I see it there. There we go. Okay. That is a lot closer. Almost wonder if I should just go ahead and throw some white pepper in there because I know I got a bunch of that. Pretty sure I got black peppercorns, but I don't want to necessarily bust out my spice grinder. All right, let's see what we get from there. Okay. There we go. There's a little salt and stuff on there. Oh, that's so close. And I'm guessing the meatballs will bring a little more flavor in there too. More heaping pinch. Yeah, this is not going to all fit on this camera. We got about 20 minutes left on that camera. But like watching the whole boil and everything, probably not gonna happen. All right. But that's fine. Those are the important parts. It's getting us to Flavor Town. That is damn close. Just a tiny touch more salt. And let's see if we can get just a tiny bit more pepper out of this. Okay, give that a stir. And then if I'm not mistaken, we're looking to get this up to a boil. All right, salt and pepper to taste, bring mixture to a boil. Yep, and then we're gonna add in pasta and meatballs and reduce to a light boil on medium or medium low. Okay. Hold on, I need to... Honestly, I think I'm also freaking out because of how messy this whole place is right now. Oh no, did I trip inside the salt? Oh, fuck. All right, cool. Not that bad. All right, let me set this to the side. All right, let me empty my garlic peels out here. trying to clean out my garlic press a little. I really like this garlic press actually, as far as garlic presses go. Alright. And then I can begin to clean some of this other stuff up. And that'll make me feel better about a lot of other stuff. Because I really let this all go this time. Didn't do a great job cleaning as I went, you know? Alright, well, I'm already starting to feel a little bit better. Is this pan? I don't want that. Well, I gotta pour that into the grease thing, grease trap, don't I? Alright. Bring the pasta over. Get rid of that. Should be good with the oil now. I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't know what I want to do with these carrots though. I'll figure that out in a little bit. Go over there. Whew. Are gonna want to bring the cutting board back over. Do a little rough chop on the spinach here in a minute. All right, I need to deal with that pork ground beef. It's been sitting out really longer than it should have already. So I'm gonna just end up mixing this together and making some nice burgers is my plan. Try to get that without getting it all over my hands again. There we go. Well, you can't really see any of what I'm doing over here. I'm sorry. There we go. I'm not sure if you wanted to or not, but I'm not too worried about contaminating these two things together because, like I said, figure I'll mix them together and make some kind of beefy pork burgers sometime this week. All right. Feels good to be a gangster. A gangster who cleans up his messes. To some degree. Alright, and this needs to go in the fridge. Somewhere. No idea where. Can't go there. Maybe go there. Gonna get you in her. I mean, it's getting hot in here. Still got all my clothes on though. Oh man, that's already making me feel so less panicky. It's amazing. Okay. Hi, Bit. Sorry, Daddy's been flusterinoed. But he officially has some room to work again. Not back here he doesn't, but over here he does. Alright, so we're just waiting on this sucker to get up to a boil. Now, how much pasta did I actually need? Where is the pasta? 1 cup. So I did what they mostly recommended. Acini di pepe? I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't think I am. Whew. And this is a pound, so this should technically be 2 cups. The way I measure things, which is apparently not always right. And if you want your soup a little more hearty, you know, a little less brothy, you're gonna want to use more pasta. If you're cool with it being more brothy, you want to use a little less pasta. All right, looks like it's getting close to a boil here. And then I use all the meatballs. A lot of these recipes said I get to save some, but I guess not. Alright, yeah, so bring it to a boil. Add pasta, meatballs, reduce heat to a light boil, medium or medium low. Then we're going to cover and cook, stirring occasionally until it's tender for about 10 minutes. And we add in spinach at the last minute. So once we get this covered, here comes a boil. It's not a full boil yet. But once we get this covered, I'll chop up the spinach, and then we might cut there. We're almost there. I mean, again, you know, soups take a little while. When did I start? It's been almost 2 hours. That makes sense. It says it would take an hour. It's like half an hour of prep, an hour of cooking, and here we are, double that. That might help it get going a little faster if I get it real quick. Itty bit. What are you doing, girl? Get away. You do not eat that plant. Itty bit. Itty bit. Itty bit. I will squirt you. You see this? Don't eat the plant. Are you still considering eating the plant? Get away from the plant. Get down. Girl. I'll shoot you in your butthole. God. That was really stubborn of you, young lady. That was really stubborn of you. You don't do that. You know that. She was all up on the table eating this plant. I squirted her. She's like, I kind of leave. No, I'm going to stay. Squirted her some more. Dang. Oh, I wonder, it might be about dinner time, too. Oh, no, they had breakfast not that long ago. All right. All right, I think we're just about ready to add all this in. Yeah. I mean, to me that looks like a light boil, what I'm supposed to bring it back down to, but oh, I see a charred onion. Okay, let's start putting all this in. Dropping a couple at a time. I was thinking about just dumping the whole plate in, but then it gets all splattery. I was trying to get 3 at a time there. Wouldn't let me. Won't let me get too fancy, huh? Ooh, there's a forfer. That's a new word. I'm good at making up words. All right, we almost got all the meatballs in. 3 to go. There we go. Meatballs are in. Cup of pasta. Let's give that puppy a stir. And we're gonna take that, we're gonna let it come to a boil, and I'm gonna bring it back down to a medium boil after that. Looks like some of the meatballs are losing little pieces of parsley. Interesting. So is it just as it's gonna start boiling here? We're gonna watch the heat and bring it down. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my cutter while I'm waiting. Guess I'm doing my flight down. Still gotta work the spinach. Oh man, so ready for this to be done. I've done some, oh, I still have to shoot trailers. Oh God, okay. All right, 9. Well, all right. We're definitely only gonna get Avatar in then. Come on, baby. Come back to a boil for Dada. Hey, Jiggy Jack. $10 minutes. Okay. How long are we doing on the camera here? We've literally got like 10 minutes left. So hopefully we'll at least get this to where we want it and I can stop and then I'll just chop the spinach real fast. And how much spinach? I know it's like more than I've got. I mean, less than I've got over there. 6 ounces. Awesome. Okay, it's starting to come up to a boil. Let's bring it down to medium. Give it a little stir and we'll lid it.
Oh, it smells good in here.
Does it? I'm too close at this point. Theoretically about 10 minutes. Okay, so let me go ahead.
10 minute soup?
Huh?
10 minute soup?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Let me go ahead and work my spinach. Sure. And this is just gonna be a rough chop on the spinach. You know, because you want kind of nice chunks of the spinach going in the soup, which is good because I am not prepared with my.
Because it's going to wilt.
Yeah. This probably actually go a little larger. All right, let's see what that looks like.
I'm going to work on something outside. I'm not back in town to give you a call.
Hold on, what the fuck?
What?
This was like 8 ounces of spinach. I'm barely getting to 5. Not even getting to 5. I got a little bit more to work with here. I mean, I guess I lost some of it in translation, but... Well, we'll just have what we have. Don't need all these stems either. Not too many of them anyways. Five and a half. 5 5/8. Good enough. Good enough for government work. All right. Oh boy. And we're gonna bring this down because that's more of a roaring boil. So let's take that down so it'll be a light boil. Turn that off. And let's go ahead and give this puppy a stir real fast. Because it does say stirring occasionally, and especially since there's pasta in there. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna turn off the camera for now. Oh, echo. Set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
And when that hits 9 minutes, I'll throw in the spinach. I'll try to show you that, and then we'll finally have this. So I'll be back. Okay, I have oh, it's under a minute. I need to get that in there. I have not even managed to get all the dishes handled. So that's kind of unfortunate. Let me give this a quick stir. I have had to ease the temp down a little bit. All right, let's get that in there and submerge it. And just kind of break it through, break it up. All right. And echo, cancel timer. Echo, set timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
Whew. Still so many dishes to deal with. So I'm just gonna let that go for another minute. Actually, I'm gonna put the lid back on, let it steam a little. All right, it's just about time, dude. And I barely scratched the surface of these. I need to get that grease jar.
Scratch the surface of what?
Getting dishes put away while that 10-minute boil was happening. All right, let me get us a nice bowl for pretty plating. It's a nice bowl for a pretty plating.
It's a nice day to play the game.
I say cook again, but Echo, dismiss timer. Okay. I think that's all of that. All right. Theoretically, we are done. Theoretically. Let's give it a little stir around. It looks pretty good. That does smell good now that I'm getting a nice little whiff of it. Okay.
Trying to use this outside.
All right, well, let me plate up a bowl so we can get this poop going. All right, let me get my soup ladle. Freshly cleaned. Make sure I get some pasta and some meatball.
Woo-hoo. So, do you have the tiny round pasta?
I don't know.
Is it tiny and round?
Yeah.
Then that will be the tiny round pasta. That's so funny, Iggy.
Oh man, you missed it. I had to squirt the ever-loving hell out of Itty Bit multiple times. She was determined to get on that counter and eat. Okay. Now let me clean around the edge of the bowl. And then, all right, let me show you what happens. There you go. We have a plated bowl. I put some Parmesan on there. Forgot to tell you. I'm like Mary. I'm like saying that's what I just told you.
Sorry, my team's doing its Saturday night thing.
Okay. Anyways, there it is.
Timing's bad.
No, your timing's bad. I'm just trying to make us our goddamn dinner that I'm starving for. Yeah, fuck it. All right. Ooh, that is steamy hot, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to taste test this, but I'm about to. First, I just want to get a hint of the broth. Oh, that's good. Okay. Thank the maker, it's good. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what you're doing either.
See if we can get me like a nice, like tight, you know, because food focused, but my face is in there.
Well, this is as close as I can get and have you both in here.
And maybe like up and down so you show the bowl. I can't see is why. Cool. Would you like to try at least the broth? Sure. I think it's gonna be too hot for other stuff.
Good, but a little on the salty side.
I thought it was the right amount of salty. Maybe I went a little hard because I kept adding salt because like it's not quite there, it's not quite there. Put it right in my cheese pile.
Sorry. What am I thinking?
I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna try a meatball.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot. Not so hot.
That's a good meatball. Oh shit. Okay. You're right. I would agree that maybe it's a touch on the salty side, but I don't think it's over salted. It's not like, ooh, too salty. But I probably could have been like a pinch less than where I was.
I think it's less salty than the canned stuff I normally eat.
Well, that's good. Yeah, like I mean, it's definitely
no,
you know the
I'm
salt.
sorry, I said my canned stuff is less salty than
Got
that.
you. I like it. I'm actually really, really proud of this. I think this turned out really delicious. And it is 5 minutes till 8 p.m. 4 minutes till 8 p.m. And I still gotta do trailers, and then we can watch Avatar. All right, I'm gonna eat. All right, we're gonna finish up this vlog. It is what it is, right? Hey, real quick, Mary's doing a thing, so I'm gonna open up this vinyl and see what we get. You know, subscription thing. I haven't listened to any of the records they've sent me in months. I will one day. Hi, Jakey Jack. You want some cardboard? What? Itty Bit wants some cardboard. Sorry, I'm got some cash over here that wanted to play. All right, what do we get? What the hell is this? It's tied to my Spotify playlist, which with the wedding playlist stuff could get interesting now. No, it's based on my likes. I don't know what this is. I don't know where to read this. Oberhofer, Smothered. Cool art though. See if we can show Mary in the reflection over there. Kinda, yeah, you can kind of see her. There she is. Here's the back. Okay, 10 tracks. Nice. I can't wait to, I mean, I'm not ready for our honeymoon to be over by any means, but I am looking forward to coming home and making new tunes. So this get me excited. All right, what else? We got 2 more. Here we go. We got, come on. Silent Old Men's. Like, is that Mina? Is that Men's? Oh, Mountains. MTNS apostrophe. Gary. K. Cool dog. Looks like 8 tracks. 2019. Copyright Silent Old Mountain. So I'm guessing that is the band. And last but not least, man, they haven't sent me any like really, well, I haven't listened, but not anything I know. Great like pop punk in a while. Ooh, I like that. That cover art's pretty dope. I got a good feeling about this. It's probably not pop punk, but I'll tell you who this is in a second because I don't see it anywhere. Stupid crinkly freaking Caroline Kingsbury, I'm gonna say. Heaven's Just a Flight. Okay. Let's look at the cards. See what we think. So we got the art this week, this month, whatever. I mean, I do like the service. I just haven't had time to enjoy it lately. So we got our note from Jay. Snoochie Boochies. Who writes shit like this? I don't talk like a toddler. Hey Eric, this month I'm sending you some dreamy cosmic indie pop, courtesy of Oberhofer. I can get into that in the right mood. Coming to you on exclusive purple vinyl. Maybe this is Mary's jam then. Next, Maryland. The fuck? Nating group. Maryland originating group. This is the word I was trying to figure out. It's not just me, it's the handwriting. Originating group, Silent Old Mountains. Fun fact, they once toured nationally in a repurposed short school bus. That's not uncommon. I ever tell y'all that the time I hung out with Against All Authority, they had a school bus as their tour bus. It broke down out the street from my neighborhood. I was like 15. My mom comes home from the grocery. She's like, there's like this bus. It looks like a bunch of punk rockers just down the road. I'm like, really interesting. I get a phone call because I'm listed in Book Your Own Fucking Life. And it's them. And they're like, hey man, we're broken down out here. We're bored. What are you up to? So I went down and hung out with them, and they ended up booking a show at the local 506, which I later played when I was 16 as a drummer for Dr. Heimlich and his Maneuvers, and we sold that bitch out on our second show. Anyways, I hung out with them. They let me know I was their roadie that night, and then it was really fun, and they drove their very noisy bus to my house late at like 2 in the morning. It was great. We skated down Franklin Street, Chapel Hill, Carborough, North Carolina. That's where I was at the time. Anyways, sorry. I digress. Finally, some 80s inspired pop from Caroline Kingsbury on her debut album. It's glam pop at its finest on a vinyl exclusive Full Moon White. Not bad. Enjoy, Jay. Cool. These are all things I like. I don't know if they're things I'm in the mood for lately or these days, but trust me, I'm filming this on Tuesday night.
for all intents and purposes, I have less than a day and a half to completely finish planning the wedding and the honeymoon and pack and sleep and get a haircut and plan the space and assign jobs to the groomsmen and finish the photo. We'll get into that in the wedding thing. All right, there's a lot. I'm freaking out. Let's do more stuff. Hey, you know what? While I'm waiting on Mary, let's review Clerks III. No spoilers style, baby. Yes, there was a Clerks 3. You didn't know? I did a trailer reaction. Aren't you watching my videos? Or are you more like Aaron? You just hang out on the edge of a couch all day. It's fine for him. It's weird for you. No judgment. You do you, boo. But I got back. I saw it in the theater today. Actually, I saw 2 movies. I should have done the other movie first, but here, I've already introduced this as Clerks 3. So it's like a Fathom event. It's playing for a few days and, you know, digital, and then Kevin's touring it and all that. This is part 3. If you saw the trailer, I am going to tell you this much about it. If you don't want to know anything, click on past this, use the time codes. But the trailer explains, and this is a brilliant premise, and I do think this was realized brilliantly in the film, that after all these years, not Dante, but Randall has a heart attack, much like the Kevin Smith heart attack, and he wakes up and realizes he needs to do something with his life, so he decides to make a movie upset about his life experiences as a clerk in a convenience store. It's brilliant. I'm so glad I rewatched 1 and 2 too, because I picked up, there's a lot of things that if you haven't watched those in a while, you might miss. A lot of very familiar faces return. I don't mean like famous faces. I mean a lot of very, like if you've rewatched them, you know what I'm saying. But lots of great jokes in this. Good comedy, good pace, great music. Like, I'm pretty impressed with some of the songs they were able to license in this. Everybody still got it. Dante Hicks, I know his name, and the actor, and I just blanked on it. It was there until I wanted to say it here. Maybe it'll come to me as we're going along. Maybe not. I'm sorry. I do know it. I've met him. I've seen him at cons and stuff. I talked to him on Fangoria Radio one time. Anyways, he's great in this. He gives a few really emotional performances. And no spoilers, but there's one moment when he and Randall, as they do in every movie, kind of have it out, you know, verbally with each other, and it is enthralling from both of them, but especially the actor who plays Dante Hicks. Oh, it's killing me. He also played Gil Hicks. Who plays Dante Hicks in Clerks?
Check out these pictures.
Brian O'Halloran, thank you. Yeah, Brian is fantastic in this. And it definitely ties into the other 2 movies. There are some big story-based surprises in this. This movie, as much as it is hilarious, and certainly the way it plays with meta and kind of introduces some new characters and stuff, there's some really big surprises in this. If you have been following these films your whole life, I think it's going to resonate with you a lot more. If this is just like a film your friend dragged you to and you know nothing about it, it might land some stuff, but it probably ain't going to connect with you as fully. There's also some romantic angles in there that I, again, don't want to get too much into because they were able to keep a lot of secrets about this movie, and just be prepared. There's some emotion. There's some heartbreak in this, and like this might, I want to say Chasing Amy is his most emotional film, and at the time it was, and it might still be, but this is at least a contender, if not the winner. It's definitely a closer of a trilogy. There's not a post-credit scene per se, but this doesn't really spoil anything because I'm not giving you the details, but there's sort of this like post-credit director commentary deleted scene thing that happens. And I'm kind of wondering, is that in the actual movie or was this a Fathom thing? I don't know. But it's actually really cool and definitely worth staying around and hearing. And yeah, I really, really liked the story for this. And some of the jokes just were killing the crowd. And lots of giggles, lots of smiles, but a lot of belly laughter. And a great time. And I'm very excited to have seen it. And it's kind of poignant and emotional that was essentially the last movie I see before I get married. Well, the last theatrical movie I see before I get married. So kind of cool that way. But yeah, man, Clerks 3, I was hyped and I was not disappointed. But, you know, I really still love the View universe. Even rewatching the first 2 and being like, ooh, that's problematic. But also, I think the more you know of Kevin Smith's life story and the more you know of the making of the first Clerks and Clerks 2, more jokes you're gonna get, because there's definitely jokes in there that are funnier because you know how much they're based on things that really happened. So just gonna throw all that out there. But that's my thoughts on Clerks 3. Loved it. Love y'all. I'll talk about some more stuff while I wait on Mary to be done and do the other reviews. Oh, that was cool. Hold up. Hello! Oh my God, Jerry would love this. I am coming to you from the mirror dimension. As a matter of fact, I need to shoot something for Jerry on this if I remember in a minute. So anyways, the other movie I went to see to give Mary some alone time at the house that she didn't use.
Did you want me to try to do my shopping another day?
Yes. In
Which day
3
was that?
weeks. No. Anyways, I went and saw Barbarian. The Barbarian? Barbarian. I went and saw it before Clerks 3. I went in blind. I used my Regal Unlimited. And you know what, Mary? Also, I used my Regal Unlimited because my thought was, hey, this way I'll get my money's worth out of Regal Unlimited because Clerks 3 was Fathom. I had to pay for that. Turns out they ran a special today that tickets for that movie were $5 to $7. I'm like, God, fine. Anywho, I went in completely blind on this. I had barely heard anything. I didn't really know anybody that was in it. I knew like one blurb line about it, like kind of the setup that a lady arrives to her Airbnb to find somebody else is already there and claims to have also booked it. Man, apparently this movie is fairly divisive amongst horror fans, and I don't know how much of that is you saw a trailer and saw it or not, but I didn't see anything. I love these kind of movies, and man, did I love this one. So I am going to try and keep this pretty spoiler-free, but I highly recommend you just like, if you want a mildly silly, a few momentarily gruesome, creepy, potentially interesting new franchise, then I do recommend going and seeing this blind, especially not really knowing where it's going to go. But now that I've seen it, man, I had a good time with it. Like I said, so we're going to talk a little bit about it, but no spoilers. There's a few things where it's like, okay, maybe that's a little silly or not perfectly handled, but I mean, it's really solid for what it is. And it really takes you on an unexpected ride, and it makes you think, is this person good? Is this person bad? Oh, now there's shocking twists of, no, not this. Oh, this is going on. Oh, wait, there's more. And they set up that there could be more in the future. And then it has an end that is like dark and twisted and kind of ridiculous, but makes sense to the characters and the characters portrayed. But like, if you just go with it and you accept all that, like, yes, these characters would do these things, it's a hell of a good time. I will also say the credits start and they kind of do that thing where they show you a little bit more between each credit title. I wish they'd done a little bit more with that. Hold on, Jack's doing a thing because Mary left a string on top of all my records to encourage the cats to start scratching on top of all my records. There we go. Anyway, but I really had a good time with it. I think the pace flowed really nicely. It's creepy. It's got some real jump scares. It made me jump 2 or 3 times. Bill Skarsgård is in it. Like, he's like, you'll see him pretty much immediately. So I'm not telling you anything because there's another actor who was in another movie I saw tonight, and I'm like, oh, I'm getting a blank double feature, and that person is a big chunk of this movie, bigger than maybe the marketing has let on. I kind of want to go watch a trailer and see what it does or doesn't give away. But I got a little bit of Italian cinema, you know, a little bit of Dario Spinach. So I just pulled a Mary. I said something that I think revealed a little too much. I was relating it to some other films, so I'm gonna ixnay that because I want you to not have this spoiled, but it's pretty good. There's some real fun twists and turns and a lot of room to play with making another one, and definitely something I would love to see a sequel for. And like I said, there are a few set pieces in here that are pretty gruesome and wonderful. So if you're squeamish, you might have a problem with it. Mary would not have liked this. But yeah, no, I had a great time. I'm actually very, very glad I went and saw it. I'm glad I was able to see 2 movies today in the theater. It was kind of a nice little get my brain out of all the other stress going on. And but now, you know, I'm back in stress mode. But anyways, the Barbarian, whatever it is, very, very cool. 4 stars. Joe Bob says check it out. No, I'm kidding. I'm not Joe Bob. I don't know. If I was doing a 4-star rating system, keeping in mind I love these kind of movies, I'm a lot easier on them than a lot of people, I would probably at least go 3 stars. I might even go 3.5 based on the fact I got to go in blind, so I had no expectations, so I got to enjoy it a lot more. And it was literally just like, where are we going with it? Not in a bored way, but like where is this going next? Oh, now we're going here. Oh, now we're going here. Oh, now we're way over here. You know, so hells yeah, give it a go. Ting. All right, so hey, Mary and I finally watched The Secrets of Dumbledore. I'm also going to give you just a brief rewatch review of everything else. So to get ready for Universal and that part of our thing and doing the, oh my God, I keep forgetting we're doing the whole Hogwarts thing and all that stuff too. Whew, I'm a wizard, Eric. So I rewatched the entire Harry Potter series over the course of like 2 weeks. And just briefly, I'm not going to get super detailed. Really enjoyed the hell out of it. It's as great as I remember, and it got me excited to be back on the Harry Potter hype train. And I'm glad I paid more attention because I knew it would matter more to me now, especially knowing names. So when I hear things in the parks, I'll get it better. So that got me excited to be like, well, maybe the Fantastic Beasts movies aren't as bad as I thought. So I watched the first Fantastic Beasts movie. I'm like, this is actually pretty good, you know? I mean, Jacob Kowalski is fantastic. Queenie is great in that. You know, Newt's decent, all that kind of stuff. So I was like, oh, okay. Maybe the second one wasn't as bad as I remember. Yeah, no, it's fucking awful. The second one is just a chore to watch. I had to watch it in pieces. I couldn't do it in one setting. Yeah.
You did like, what, 3 chunks?
Something like that. And you know, for me, that means something. It's all over the place. It's weird. It's not any one person that I'm holding against it or anything. It's just like, what are we doing? Why does this have, where's the fun? Why does this gotta be so dark and just bleh? Again, Jacob Kowalski being the best part of that movie. So we did not go see Secrets of Dumbledore in the theater because we had something going on and we were debating, and because we disliked the previous movie so much, we were like, you know what? Yeah, screw it. We'll just wait and watch it. So we finally got around to watching it, and after rewatching the second one again and hearing some people say it's definitely better than the second one, I can agree. Definitely better than the second one. And actually, I quite enjoyed it, but it might be because my expectations had been so lowered.
Yeah.
So what's your general thought on Secrets of Dumbledore?
I kept going, is chillin'? Is that how you pronounce that? Are you sure?
She was just caught up on that detail the whole time. So she didn't even see the movie. So here's my review of The Secrets of Dumbledore.
No, no, it was fun. I didn't know that one of the beasts was a manticore. It was like...
Careful for spoilers, I just want to remind you.
Yeah. And,
That's not one.
But that was one of those things where I was sitting here going like, what was that? That was what that, okay. But yeah, no, it was okay. You know, it's not the best Harry Potter universe movie.
No, not by far. And again, I watched like a Nostalgia Critic, or somebody reviewed it after, and they made me like it a little bit less because they brought up some very valid points about some things. Like, yeah, when you really think about it, again, as an experience, I enjoyed it, but you know, as a movie, it's like, yeah, it's got a lot of problems still. At this point, though, if they can stay at least as good as that, I'd be okay with seeing the other two if they actually happen. If they leave it here, okay, fine. At least I don't have to we don't have to accidentally end up with another part 2. I really liked Jude Law as Dumbledore. I think he had a lot of interesting stuff to do here, and I like how they tied some other things in. Some of the story stuff, like with Ezra Miller, I'm like, I'm not necessarily a fan of the story choices they made there. How that ties into things just seems... The political systems seem a little... How did that? And then that, you know.
Yeah, the Wizarding World has a lot of governing systems that make you go, now wait a second.
Government makes you go,
I think I know, you were listening,
Government
you were
makes you
watching
go.
the guy with the long black hair and the beard and the black jacket. It's a good looking guy. Has the red background.
In this movie?
No, the
okay,
reviewer.
Thank you. Jeremy Johns. Yeah.
Sorry.
Because what you described sounded like a wizard in the movie, and I'm trying to figure out who is she talking about?
No, yeah, I think he was the one who's going like, they had more checks and balances in place to keep the kids out of the wizarding tri-cup competition than...
That's what it is, and that's the review I was thinking of, actually. It was Jeremy Johns, who I'm 50-50 with these days. I used to be more on the same page with him, but he seems to have grown a bit more cynical about things. But I like Jude Law a lot. I love Mads Mikkelsen, but I already love Mads Mikkelsen. I will give you this one mild spoiler. If you don't want to know anything, skip it. But I mean, fuck this franchise. They do not explain or even hint at the appearance and actor change. Science. Which, let's be real, they could have very easily just thrown in a line like he just likes to keep changing his look or something, or he doesn't look like I remember. Just something should have been in there. Especially, again, had it been Johnny Depp in the first 2 movies, and then they changed him, it would be even worse. But the fact that it was I don't want to ruin this if you haven't seen these movies, but each time, so far in the 3 movies, you've had a different actor playing Grindelwald.
That's true.
So why couldn't you just easily, since he did change appearance, why couldn't, like, we saw it, a change in part 2 or 1 or wherever it was, but why couldn't there be a reference to it here? Like, I almost think it'd be funny if they did 5 movies to recast that character every time. Make it a thing.
I think they may have gone the Dumbledore route.
Yeah, but I think, again, like I said, because in the Harry Potter movies they had to, but that's because an actor died. And they made them look very similar. In this, it's like, you already established that Grindelwald changes his appearance. Like, you could have easily just made that part of the story. I don't know why you left that completely untouched upon. Because, like, you know, in 10, 20 years, people are going to watch these movies and they're going to be like, what the fuck happened there? They're going to remember the pop culture of it all, you know? People forget that about a lot about movies and stuff. It's like, you know, we can judge them today based on what we know, but people are going to watch these movies for hundreds of years, likely. And at some point, it's going to be judged just on what it is, not expectations, not the politics, not the, you know, not the business around it. So, but anyways, that's that. Mary's passing out, and we still have a lot to do. So let's move on. We rewatched Avatar. So a couple things before we jump into this re-review thought, because again, we're going to Disney. By the time you see this, the day this comes out, we're having a rehearsal dinner. The next day's our wedding. We get a Sunday to finish things up, and then that Monday we're out there and we're on the Avatar rides. Yeah. I mean, knock on wood, if everything goes according to plan. So we wanted to rewatch it. I don't want. I'm going to speak for her just because I can get through it a lot faster. Mary is like me with Star Wars with Avatar in the sense that you know, enjoys the story, enjoys the characters, but doesn't care about those as much as the world. She just likes the world, wants to exist in the world. I get that. I can agree with that. So now they are re-releasing Avatar in IMAX 3D, and fuck us, it's literally playing for only a week, and it's while we're on honeymoon. It's like we don't want to waste 2 hours of park time watching a movie.
3 hours.
3 hours, good point. So there's that. So that's why we went ahead and watched it on our system. We were gonna watch the director's cut because neither of us have seen it, but we're having an issue with anything that's not our streaming box, our Apple TV, playing through the projector, and we needed to save that 15 minutes because it was getting late. So we just watched theatrical. That said, I really enjoyed it, and I had a new take on this I want to get into in a second. But I mean, I liked it before. My thing was everybody talking about the greatest movie ever. I mean, technologically, it pushed a lot of boundaries, but really, to me, it's always just been James Cameron's greatest hits as far as the story.
It looks fucking fantastic.
It does. Again, that's what I'm saying. On a technical, artistic level, all that, fantastic. But my original thought was the script is nothing. It's an amalgam. I mean, it's good. It's just it's amalgam.
Ferngully in space.
And it's amalgamation of, like, there's Terminator in there, there's Aliens in there, there's True Lies in there, there's The Abyss in there. It's like everything that worked in any one of his movies has all been mashed into one big thing. I still think that's a little bit true, but I have a new perspective on that I like. But I did really enjoy rewatching it, and I'm sure it's going to help because we're going to the park and experience all that. But what was your experience rewatching it this time?
I was just going pretty. It's just pretty much any time you're watching it.
Yeah, but especially with the perspective of knowing a week later you're going to be living some of it.
Yeah, no, it was. I was just impressed at just how well the CGI holds up.
Oh yeah. Because again, he pushed technology, and I mean, so I have never slighted that. That stuff is fantastic in that film. And he created a lot of new technology in there, like the VR, the motion capture cameras. Like that whole newer system was really him pushing that to what is used today.
I was like, oh yeah, that guy from Bones is in there too. I forgot. The tall, skinny guy that's like the nerdy scientist type.
Oh, that's right. He was on Bones. Oh, yeah. He's like one of the best characters on Bones. He's one of the revolving, interns or whatever. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I totally fucking forgot about that. Yeah, he's great. He's just great. So let me get into it because this is already longer than I want it to be. Here's my new take on this. Here's where James Cameron was ahead of the curve. This movie and his subsequent movies, I believe, he made a Disney Plus series before the concept of that existed in terms of like these huge cinematic, big budget series like they do now, because that's what this needed to be. Because a lot of my problems, a lot of the greatest hits feeling of it, a lot of the rushed, I'm not as connected to the characters' elements, I'm not as, brought into the dangers of things, comes from the fact that it's such a dense story and so much world building that he is compacted into 3 hours that it's like, man, imagine if that was like a 10-hour show to tell that story. It would have been 10 times better. And like, I'm all for that at this point. It's like, so that's where I feel like he pushed an envelope that even he didn't know he was pushing at the time without being able to push it, or at least show the need for, hey, sometimes you got to let big budget filmmakers have a big budget to make a big budget TV series. And like, I think the whole Avatar story and everything about it would work so much better if it was a big, longer series of episodics. Because even watching the movie, you could like, there was a couple of times nearing the end where like, and that's the cliffhanger of episode 8 right there, you know, and like, oh, this is the penultimate episode, and oh, here we are in the finale, you know. Yeah. So that's kind of my takeaway from it this time, and I'm looking forward to part 2 more than I was. I was looking forward to it, but I'm looking forward to it a lot more now, and I'm sure after we experience it, it's one of the rare rides I'm excited to actually wait in the queue, because there's going to be so much cool. We get to live it's more living in the world, you know. So like, because if you take the fast pass, you're going to miss a whole bunch of the queue. We might fast pass or lightning lane it eventually, but if we want to re-ride, when we want to re-ride, but yeah. All right, what else do you want to tell about Avatar? Because I did most of the talking, which is weird since it's Avatar.
It's pretty, watch it.
All right, let's move on. Wedding update, last wedding update.
He's a broken man. And a sleepy boy.
All right, bye.
Being broken.
No. All right, God damn it. I don't even know where we left off. I'm gonna start. I got a lot. We have a shot list for our photography. We're trying to desperately figure out the timing of it. It's gonna take a lot longer than we anticipated. It's being a real pain in my tuchus. I'll figure it out later. We finished the seating chart. We finished doing all the work to show with our venue. We're going into the venue tomorrow for one final look through and be like, hey, can we move this, that, and the other and do this? We've determined we are not going to be able to live stream unless maybe we'll get 10 to 15 minutes. We'll grab the phone and just say hi to y'all at some point. But we do have a plan for filming a bunch of it. And of course, I'm going to vlog a bunch of it. We're going to let everybody else film a bunch of it. And we're going to give them a place to upload all that footage. So I will have something for you. Part of my plan involves using my GoPro 360 and a couple of like a cell phone, maybe another GoPro on a mic stand to catch a few angles. But with the 360, even though it may look a little fisheye-y, we'll have everything, and I can at least be like, zoop, 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 cut back and forth kind of deal. Boy. We ordered a bunch of stuff off Amazon, little things like the things that you hook to glasses to wear around your neck, so if they fall off, or you want to switch, like I was going to switch sunglasses, but then she got over glasses, sunglasses things, so I got some of those. They look cool. We got things to attach those. We got waterproof bags that allow your phone to have clips. She's going to need that for the Africa trek. I got like shirts for costumes. We got our costumes basically finalized. God, there's so much. Mary found another piece of luggage.
Yeah.
There's a lot. My brain is trying to figure it all out. We're trying to figure out the karaoke element. I'm still working out soundtracks. We do have a complete plan for our walk. We had our officiant David over the other day. He enjoyed the rest of my ratatouille that you'll see. Did I? It might be a spoiler. Whatever. I don't care anymore.
You know it's bad, folks.
He's got some fun ideas. He's trying to keep some secrets for us so we can be surprised, but he's got some fun ideas. Still got to figure out transportation to some degree, like how do Mary and I want to leave? How's Mary getting over there? Like these are little details we're figuring out. We just filled out our pre-paperwork for our marriage certificate. We got to try and get that tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm supposed to also have a haircut. I have overbooked tomorrow. It's crazy. Sunday I just have to go. I'm going to a cheap place for a walk-in and be like, get rid of everything so I don't die in the parks. Although the weather doesn't look bad while we're out there, by the way. I've been looking. I mean,
it was like high 80s.
Yeah, but I mean, for Florida, what I'm saying is, for my expectations of Florida, it doesn't look as bad as it can be, is what I was getting at.
Were you expecting 100 something?
Yeah, I was thinking if it was in the high 90s with like 90% humidity, I was like, oh my God. But, so we got all that. We got Disney sorted with her other Mickey ticket, so
Yay.
Disney's sorted. I still got to call Universal and figure out like I have my confirmations. I know they're in the system. They've confirmed that when the last time I was on the phone, but it's still not showing me one pair of my Halloween Horror Nights tickets. So like, oh. We got Mary a lounge fly and ordered her a bunch of other park bags. I got some cool shirts. I got some nice like polyester, some like linen Lilo and Stitch shirts I'm real excited about.
They're cute.
They are pretty cute. We have decided upon our rehearsal dinner. Well, we've decided upon our rehearsal plan. Although now we found out certain people, I just assumed everybody would be off by work by 5:30. Some of them can't make it till 6. Dinner's at 7. Thank God we moved it, but we have our table layout. We have our menu other than finalizing soup, but that's a whole other thing. It's a good thing. It'll be fine. So we have that. We have some cool cupcake stands. Desserts seem to be going fine. Photographer's coming out with us tomorrow. Just get a lay of the land.
Is Brandon meeting us down there too?
Yeah, he's gonna come just so he can kind of check out the space. He doesn't have this. He's renting like one of the best cameras you can get out there, and the lens package and all that. Mm-hmm. But he has some good stuff he's gonna bring to start getting an idea of what the lighting will do out there and all that. The main where we're having it, they were able to get our red carpets, our stanchions, our velvet ropes, and since they rented it, they'll set all that up. I got to pick up the PA and the lighting tomorrow. I got to figure out where we're storing that for a few days, test it, get it set up, and teach the guys how to use it at some point in the next 2 days, or at least some of the guys, because Casey has had a bit of an injury. It looks like he's still going to be okay to be there, but I'm like, oh man, like our beefiest boy is not there to do the heavy lifting. Convenient, Casey. No, I'm just messing with you.
I think so. Maybe we just replace him with Arlo.
Why are you so... I know why you're obsessed with Arlo. Y'all met... Oh, they met Arlo. They know what I'm talking about. I think he was on camera last time. Y'all have your vlogs for while we're gone. They're already made. They're already scheduled. You're getting a couple of Disney-themed vlogs. Lots of Disney movie reviews. All the trailers are scheduled. I'm sorry, some stuff has already come out, like the new Spielberg movie. I don't have time to react to it. Everything is done. I ended up with more trailers, way more trailers than I needed thanks to D23.
So how far out?
Like October 19th, I'm scheduled on trailers. Now I can move some of those. When I get back, I'll do some fresher ones and space them out, but you're definitely gonna get some trailer reactions like where the movie will have been out for a month. I know that's not my usual thing, but it is what it is. Because some of these reactions I filmed over a month ago at this point. I've been banking them. So you got all that. You got to throw it on Thursday. So you'll be covered for that entertainment. We are going to film our Andor and our She-Hulk reviews while we're out there. It's unlikely I'm going to edit those until I get home. So if you're on the membership side, the $2 a month thing, you're just going to have to wait till we get back. And then I'll just drop a bunch of those on you over a few days. Oh, God, there's so much more spreadsheets for fucking days. Spreadsheets.
I've never seen so many spreadsheets.
Yeah, I have spreadsheets to keep. We heard you like spreadsheets, dog, so we put some spreadsheets in your spreadsheets.
Yeah.
That's not even a lie. Oh God, I know there's more. What you got anything? Well, I need to recharge my brain for a second. Oh, I love you. And rethink. Oh, have you seen Mary's? I guess you saw it in the reviews. Is this the first reveal of your hair?
Yeah, because you didn't tell me what point this review was coming out.
This is this Friday, so just say the line.
This isn't even my final form.
Yeah, I've seen more of it, and even what I've seen isn't even the final, but I love that's her joke. I've seen some of the makeup. There is, again, I think I warned you somewhere, but I'll warn you again. I don't know what the fuck happened, but she did a makeup test, and it looks great in real life. It looked great in photos, and most of the video that you'll see her in, it looks great. But something was going on with like the sun setting outside and our yellow lighting inside that there's one of the vlogs where I don't know what the deal is, but like she looks like she's like got her face painted like a Simpson and her neck is normal. So I'm just giving you the heads up. I'm sorry. Just know it does not look like that anywhere except on that particular shot.
Yeah, they actually, we were talking, and when she does my makeup for real, she will actually blend it down more of my neck. And
okay. So at least you won't see, because again, I don't know what people, some of the video might catch it weird. That's going to be like so much more natural.
I was looking at one pictures I took, one of the selfies I took, like, kind of looks like Darcy.
I wouldn't say exactly, but I mean, now that you mention it, I can kind of see it a little bit.
No, that's not the picture I was thinking.
I know, but I'm just going to show you my new locked phone screen. I don't know what the fuck. Down by the river! Holy shit, that was better than I anticipated it being, which I'm not sure I'm happy about. Although I got my weight way down. I had 5 days in a row, technically 6 days in a row now. I've finally been under 195. I'm really getting it back. I was almost to 186 consistently before lockdown, so I'm finally getting it back. Today, I couldn't get below 194 for like the first 5 days though. Today I hit like 192 point something. It's like, of course I splurged a little bit on the cheeseburger and some buttery popcorn at the movie, so. But it was my get out of my head for 5 hours trip. Okay, so wedding. It's just honeymoon. I got nothing more. Right? Yeah, I got nothing more because we got to start packing. I got some shirts. We got bags. We told them about all that stuff. So many Amazon packages coming in. Wedding. Well, let's do it this way. It was Tuesday we're filming this, so I have Wednesday, but we have a lot of meetings. The whole plan for me was I said I'm absolutely done the end of Wednesday, other than a little bit of packing. But no, as I explained,
I know.
I know she's laughing.
Laugh.
No, you should still laugh even with this. I said that because I knew that left me Thursday as a buffer day, which I'm sure I'll be using. But definitely by Friday, although who knows, I am done because Friday I'm going to enjoy the rehearsal. I'm going to enjoy the rehearsal dinner. Oh my God, the menu. There were some screw ups in there. There's some miscommunications, but it ended up, even those miscommunications, there was a particular dish we'd been asking for forever, and they gave us a dish that sounded similar in title, but was actually very different, but then read the description and like, actually that sounds really great. So kind of that thing. And like the appetizer I was excited for most, they're like, oh, we don't have that right now. It's like, no. But then they put on this other thing. I'm like, okay. So I ain't that upset about that. And it's my people. I love those people. Yeah. So that's going to be really fun. So wedding. Let's see. I'm trying to think of anything else with wedding. We have pretty much all the decorations as far as I can remember.
We got the music figured out.
Well, we have the
processional.
The actual ceremony music figured out. The pre-show music almost figured out. I might need to add a little to that. I still need to edit these packages. Still working out the playlist for the cocktail and dinner hour because it could use a few more songs, and then some of the songs I haven't given you a chance to vet. Still very much working out the party stuff and haven't even started on an order, and we just started tonight trying to clarify with like who's doing what karaoke wise, because we don't want somebody to come up there and just throw the whole fucking flow of the party. So there's that. So I'm gonna work out transportation. Like I said, we already mentioned that. Still trying to get the timelines down, like the photography timeline. I'm hoping she's gonna see if she can get everybody's makeup guaranteed done a little bit earlier. Because if we can get that done at least half an hour earlier, I will breathe a lot easier. Because if I'm playing it safe right now, she's basically gonna be walking into the building from photos right as the ceremony starts. And we can't have them like, ideally if we're shoot downstairs and across the street for the half hour, everybody's piling in, because you want the bride to be the big reveal kind of deal. So we're trying to figure that out. I got fruit. I finally found fruit. I know
It's not a wedding.
nothing to do with wedding, but I'm excited about it.
Okay.
Rings were good. Help me out. I know we have done more than it doesn't sound like we did a lot, but I know we've done more. I'm going to get the certificate tomorrow.
But lots of tiny bits and pieces.
David's working on how to do our calligraphy on some things. He's got a fun pamphlet to hand out. David's our officiant, I peeped if I haven't mentioned that.
Yeah.
Church of the Chewbacca's.
Cult.
The Drunken Wookiee.
Cult of the Drunken Wookiee.
Cult of the Drunken Wookiee.
Chewbacca's.
Yeah. That's not good either, but it's more of a cat. Cat baka. What is that? I don't even want to say what I think that is.
Wookiee with a hairball? I don't know.
Wookiee with a hairball. I'm about to write a new song. Okay.
I think I got my hair done. That was in all.
Yeah, and like I said, there's more to it, and I don't know what the hairdo's gonna be. I mean, I'm excited to see it. We've still done a really good job of me not knowing the dress or anything too. So, although she swears that she doesn't use this terminology, but she swears I'm gonna basically have a boner on the altar. And between some of the hair tests and makeup tests and things I have seen, I'm afraid she might be right. So I'm gonna be up there crying through half a box of tissues because of the Star Wars music I chose, and then I'm gonna be getting a boner in front of. Luckily, I only have one family member there. Well, I guess your parents might be a little embarrassing, But
do we just need to get you tucked good and tight so you can?
I guess everybody's gonna find out why she's actually marrying me.
This is it. Mike can show you how to tuck it down so you don't have to worry about it.
I don't need Mike showing me anything about my penis. I'm good, thank you. Oh yeah, we still have to write our vows.
I think I kind of sort of know mine.
You kind of. We were joking around with Dave, and I think you feel like you kind of came into the ballpark of what you might actually do. Mine should be fairly easy for me. The problem for me is going to be not being too verbose. You know.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna be like, shit, where's my cheat sheet?
I love you. A carton of eggs and a gallon of milk. You. I think that was your joke. I stole it. Yeah, no, we're getting married. What's yours is mine. Are you ready for me to ruin your credit score?
Did you ever check yours?
Presumably. No, I've not gotten around to it. So, long story short, I don't deal with credit.
I've asked you this for like how many years now?
Well, I've looked into it a time or two and just never got. Long story short, she has an amazing, like, top tier fucking credit score. I think all that's kind of bullshit, but not her part of it. Just, but I don't work on credit. Like, I've never worked on credit. But apparently, also, it's something we looked up. Like, there's other people claiming to be me identity frauds. Because it's bullshit that your credit score can be low because you've never used credit. It's like, well, I mean, how? Anyways, we'll get it. We'll get it there. I mean, we're fine. Mm-hmm. Financially, we're fine. Although the stock market really needs to get its shit together. Dad's having a hard time with the money we're spending. But I think some of you might have an idea, but if you knew one.
Yeah, you're going to have to chill with.
Oh, God, let's be here. We'll put it this way. I'm at a point where I'm desperate to chill. When we get back, there's no way we're chilling in the park. We've got to have those foods. We've got to get those merch that we can only get there. And I'm not trying to buy everything. And you'd be amazed how many things I've wanted lately that I have not bought.
Good job.
Ooh, I will also say I got 2 video games for the honeymoon. Like, just, for traveling on the plane or pooping on the Switch. You playing the Switch while I'm pooping. Yes, let me clarify that. I got a physical...
You have enough Switches you could poop on. I don't know.
For me to poop on. Oh my God, I found the Splatoon Switch, the new one, twice. I didn't buy it. But then I found out there's a goddamn Splatoon 3 Pro controller. And I'm like, that's only, I think, like the 5th Pro controller design they've ever released in like the 7 years of the Switch or whatever it is. And I really want that.
Okay.
So
anywho, what's the other game?
No, this matters. Oh, so I got, physically I got Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection because I just wanted it. I was going to get it digitally too, but I wanted it physically. But the thing that I was like, I want something Disney, right? And there's not a lot of great Disney games. It's like Kingdom Hearts. I bought it for PlayStation, haven't got to play it. Found out it's on the Switch. I was like, fuck yeah, that's what I'm going to play on the plane until I found out it's cloud versions, which means you have to be connected to Wi-Fi. I'm like, oh, that ain't happening. Well, guess what they released like 2 or 3 days ago? Disney Dreamlight or something like that. Basically, it's like The Sims, but in Disney and like all the
so that's
Disney
not that
characters.
Mirrorverse thing that I've been seeing.
No, that's something different. So, anyways, I got the deluxe of that. And I thought, what a great pick up and play for 5 minutes, mindless. So I was like, fuck yeah. So I'm gonna go make some friends, and I'm gonna slap Goofy. I'm gonna slap the shit out of that fucker. Fuck Goofy, piece of shit. No, actually, I don't know. I got nothing against Goofy. I just felt like being a dick to somebody. I'm gonna bitch slap Mickey. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
How did they?
Oh boy, harder, daddy. What? Nice. Gotta give you that for that, yeah. Yeah, okay, so I got that. All right, thought you were seeing if I really pooped. I haven't been able to get on the Africa trek with her, but it's fine. All right, you know what? Fuck it. That's it, everybody. You'll find out everything that happened after. Here's a cute kitty. We got to go watch America's Got Talent. At least the finale of America's Got Talent timed out, so we don't have to worry about watching it on honeymoon and voting and all that.
Oh, it's tonight the finale, isn't it?
Yeah, but we got to vote for the finale.
I can see my girls.
Yeah, Oh, thank God I'm in a better mood. I was having a hard time when I got home.
Yeah.
That might be one of the hardest times you've ever seen me have. At least it's in the tops, I imagine, because I was freaking, man. All right. The next time? Nope, that's not true. I was gonna say the next time you see us in a vlog, we will be married, but no, in those vlogs, we aren't married yet. But hey, buttsbuddies.com, you're running out of time to buy us stuff at Disney. There's still plenty of stuff to buy us. Give me your money. I cook for you.
Really, anything is actually appreciated.
Well, yeah, no, but also too, like, if you can't, don't feel pressure. I'm fucking with you. But I know, like, when we do live streams, and we haven't done a lot this year, frequently some of you do like to, like, you know, throw us $10, $20, whatever. I just want you to know that if you feel the urge to do it, that's how you do it. But if you don't worry about it. We're just happy you're here and enjoying and all that, so. All right. Aaron's over there being cute. All right, we're gonna
We'll get Mama on the FaceTime and.
Yeah, but I can't pet Jack, and I can't toss in new sparkle balls, and I can't get Erin to Professor Fussy Bottoms in the morning, and I can't get Itty Bit to purr for me because she's like super cute. I'm like, oh, Daddy, I'm Daddy's girl tonight. And then I can't get Napoleon to be like, you got snacks? I love you. You don't? Fuck off, bruh.
All right.
All right, that's it. We gotta go. All right, that's plenty. Fucking hell. I'll wrap this up in a minute. All right, did we? Yes, I pre-filmed the cocktail. All right, so you'll see a cocktail, then I'll wrap this up. I was about to freeze.
Right. Okay. Breathe.
You gotta say it like Luke Skywalker.
How does he say it? Breathe.
Yeah, he's like, breathe. Just breathe. God damn it, Ray. Just fucking breathe. What are you doing, dummy?
He comes close to doing that.
I mean, yeah. Breathe. Ooh, I just gave myself a little bit of tingles. Wait, I'm reaching out. No, you gotta tell me to reach out.
Okay, reach out and feel the pulse. Reach out higher. There you go. Do you feel it?
Oh my! I feel it. It tingles. It tickles slightly. I love you so fucking much. Hey everybody, it's cocktail time. I finished a bottle of wine. Mary and I had a very intense session just now that started off a little awkward as we figured out how to communicate something like this because we've never done it before. But we got there and we just basically figured out our wedding procession, the whole actual nuptial ceremony. We got a plan, music and everything. It's gonna be so cool. Oh, that's a light on the outside. So we're gonna make the cocktail. It is 12:21 a.m. We still gotta watch Avatar for 3 hours. September 11th, 2022. I'm looking forward to it, but damn. So we're gonna make this drink. I'm gonna edit a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna be so tired. I don't care. All right, so I found this recipe for what's called a Tiffany Mimosa. She is gonna try one, but we're trying to use our time wisely. She's scooping cat poops. But it's like a big batch drink. So I'm gonna just kind of fucking wing it because this is not a well-described recipe. So, you know, she will come try one, but let's fuck around here. I wanted to do something kind of champagne-y. This is what we drink. I know it's not champagne, but it's good stuff, man. This is like $11, $13 a bottle. Depends on where you get it, but it's really good. This is what we use for like New Year's and all that. It's a nice, dry, sparkling white wine. Grand Selection Cave Cordon Negre Freixenet. I don't know why I'm peeling down here. That's completely unnecessary. We're gonna get into it. I still need to shoot the intro to this vlog. I just realized I have not. I might do that in a minute if I'm not done before she comes back. We have some of our ingredients ready, other things we're gonna measure, and again, we're just gonna figure this out because looking back on this recipe, they are not as clear as they really need to be. It's really awkward. All right, we're gonna take this out. Opa! I do think this is meant to be more of a punch bowl drink, but we're gonna do what we're gonna do. So I got me a little sliver of lemon. I got a champagne flute. I got a couple tablespoons of just granulated sugar. Basically, you know, like you would salt a margarita rim. We just want to get a little bit of juicy juice around the edge there. A little lemon, because it's gonna be a lemonade-based drink. We're gonna get that nice and sugared. Sugar. Can't believe I'm gonna walk down the aisle to System of a Down. That's insane. I'm just kidding. That would be fucking bonkers. All right, I'm very drunk and I'm in the mood to just rock the whole Top Gun soundtrack because it's on my brain. Little sugar fell in there, I don't care. I'm gonna put a we're kind of fucking this up on our own. This is the Lish recipe, and they're like just trying to fuck me up right here. Like, no, just fucking, This is a 1/4 cup blue carousel. There's like 4 tablespoons in a 1/4 cup, but I feel like you get at least 4 drinks out of this. So I'm just gonna put a tablespoon of blue carousel in here, which is a blue colored orange liqueur. But I thought Tiffany's, you know, Tiffany diamonds and all that, it just seems very regal and like wedding related. So I'll leave the spoon out, or the measuring cup out in case she would like one here in a minute. Now I'm gonna go about halfway with the champagne. I do not have any kind of garnish. Let's go right about there. Maybe a little more. Yeah, a little more. That's good. You can see that? All right. I got some Minute Maid lemonade. Let's top it with that. Hopefully this will lighten it up a little bit. Let's go to about right there. I'm gonna get a stir stick or something to stir it with. Where are these? Let's use a cocktail straw. I got a bunch. That'll work. I'm gonna just give that a little star. It was a little brighter in the photo, so I don't know that I've quite hit the ratio. Horatio, Horatio, wherefore art thou, Horatio? That's not right. All right, let's reframe the camera. Do I have water? I need some water. Let's get a little wine taste. I had my Saturday Kim Crawford instead of my cheap ass Barefoot. Figuring out the wedding procession. Because again, we were stuck between, we don't necessarily want to do traditional, but we want to blah, blah. So, all right. 1 slice of lemon, 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 1/4 cup blue carousel divided, 1 bottle of champagne and Prosecco, 2 cups of lemonade divided, thin white ribbon. They don't even tell me what the fuck a thin white ribbon is. I'm assuming it's a peel of a lemon, but fuck it. I mean, it's an interesting looking cocktail. I'm not gonna lie. As a matter of fact, I should probably get a cool photo of that real quick before we taste. Okay. And hell, if nothing else, it's my recipe now. I figured it out. It should be good. I've had a day crying over Star Wars trailers, cooking wedding soup, getting frustrated because it took forever. Now we're gonna watch Avatar. Makes sense that it's a blue drink. See, no, I planned that. That's totally planned. All right. Oh, that's pretty good. Good timing. I just took my first sip.
Okay.
Also, totally, I told them how it was totally planned because we're gonna watch Avatar that I made a blue drink. Oh, that is pretty good. Mary's gonna go over there and hide her hair. She doesn't want you to see it until the honeymoon vlogs. Because the wedding vlog actually comes out after the pre-filmed honeymoon vlogs. I don't know what I think that is, but you fools, I don't want to steal your joke.
This isn't even my final form.
Trust me, I'm gonna just straight boner at the wedding. It's just, I don't even know. Maybe she should show me before.
You're the one who didn't want to see it.
I know.
Hey, mimosa I'll actually drink.
I know, because it's not orange juice. By the way, I found out mimosas can be like anything. They're even like maraschino cherry juice ones. It's like, Yeah, we'll play around with them. What do you think?
This is good.
You have a more clean palate than mine right now. I'm coming off the wine. I'm like, am I missing something? Because this seems pretty clean and smooth.
Yeah. A lot of times, blue carousel doesn't work for me.
Right. I mean, I like it.
And maybe it's just the extra dose of sugar or whatever on top of the champagne, but That's
Well,
tasty.
there's a tablespoon of blue curacao. And then I went about halfway with the champagne, and then I just did the rest with lemonade. That's
okay.
pretty much what happened. Because I realized this recipe does not give me, it was meant to be a batch drink, but even as a batch drink, it doesn't give you proper measurements of things of any sort. Like, look at this. It's a delish recipe, right? And it's like 1 slice of lemon, 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 1/4 cup blue curacao, bottle of champagne, 2 cups of lemonade divided.
Yeah, curacao's divided too.
Well, yeah, it's all divided, but then like look at what the actual fucking this recipe description is. You put the sugar on the plate, rim each flute with lemon wedge, dip in sugar. Divide curacao evenly between each glass, fill halfway with bubbly, then top with lemonade. Like, that's not, I mean, that's kind of what I did, so I guess it's not as much mine as I thought, but it's like, I need fucking measurements to understand, and then I don't have to measure anymore.
Well, if it's 4 cups and you have 1/4 cup of blue curacao, then 1/4 of the curry cup.
Assuming it's 4 servings, it doesn't clarify.
It
Like,
did say 4 it said 4 glasses.
it didn't say 4, did it say 4 glasses? Because I was
I'm
like,
pretty sure it
is 1 bottle of champagne half pours considered 4 glasses? Let's see. Rim each champagne flute with lemon wedge. Divide curacao easily between each glass.
Okay, I could have sworn I saw 4 in there somewhere.
That's me, because the picture shows 4 glasses.
Oh, that might be it.
So that's my assumption. I'm having to base it on the picture, but they never clarified how many it was actually supposed to be.
It doesn't say it serves whatever.
No, like, I don't think so. Let's see, here's from the start, right? Tiffany Mimosas. You do it. Yeah. Tell me I might actually be right for once. But I'm also fairly intoxicated and excited about.
Yields 10.
Yeah. Well, I used 1/4 of the curacao we're supposed to use for one. It's great. Be a little more clear in your recipes, is all I'm
So
saying.
I guess the curacao is just meant to be just for color.
Blue,
basically.
hint of orange, yeah. But anyways, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
You want, I can make another one, you can have that one, whatever you want to do.
I can just take
Just
that one.
fucking go with that one.
Are you gonna make another one for yourself?
I don't know, I'm feeling kind of lazy. It's good, but I'm feeling kind of lazy. I'm like, fuck it, let's just pour champagne and just, we gotta get to Avatar.
Yeah, you can take that downstairs.
That's what I was gonna do
Okay.
after I pour some. I don't even know if these go in the fridge, because knowing us.
Well, I like to keep it cold.
That's fair. We may have to pause Avatar for me to make a drink at one point, but I'll be very quick. Okay, let's get to it, because we gotta hurry. All right, it's, bye, love you, bye!
Bye.
Okay, for real, bye.
Hey yo, it's 3:21 a.m. I almost forgot I need to finish filming this vlog. I definitely don't want to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be hectic. It's 3:20. I was like, I should get some work done. I'm like, no, I'm good. I should go to bed because again, I'm getting up like much earlier, and I got to get up even earlier tomorrow. So I think I'm just gonna do some preliminary, move some files around, get some laundry dealt with, and go down a YouTube rabbit hole for 40-ish minutes. And milk your nipples, Robert De Niro. Normally 3:22, I'm like good. Or on a good day, I'm like good. But no, I'm like zoinked. So that's it. This is my last sign off before I go be a married man, at least in real time. I'm very excited. I am excited. Like, all my stress is just for planning and making it as good as it's gonna be, even though I know a lot's gonna fuck up. I understand that. In the heat of the moment, I ain't gonna get all that upset about it. But I'm just I'm stressing to do my damnedest to fight against as much of it as I can. Again, just like making a movie. Try to plan for every fucking thing you can. And just know it's still gonna surprise you and fuck up. But it'll be a good time. It'll be what it'll be. So as much as you hear me talking about stressing or whatever, I do understand that. To the point where I'm like, can it just be Friday yet? Like, can I just be done? But then I'm like, I don't want to be done. I haven't even started packing or anything. I got a bunch of laundry to do. All right, anyways. Thank you. Comment below. You got Disney suggestions, Universal suggestions, best food, best snack. We're doing Florida, so, you know, horror night snacks, Disney, Mickey Halloween, best trick-or-treating spots, whatever.
Let us know. I'll still look at comments. Of course, I'm going to have my phone. I'm going to stand in line sometimes and be bored. So I'm going to see what y'all are saying. And I'm sorry, there's going to be some amazing trailers that come out I'm just not going to get to. Unless it's like Star Wars or maybe Marvel. Something like that. Maybe an Indiana Jones. But even that, I could probably wait. All right. Comment below. Let me know. I love y'all. I'm tired. Click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together. Also, remember, snooch to the motherfucking nooch. Check out my music anywhere, wedding website, buttsbuddies.com. Link in the description. Check out my music anywhere you listen to music. High energy, pop punk, 90s style, screeching weasel, bouncing souls, teenage battle rocket on Spotify or Apple Music. Anywhere you listen to music, you can link up some of my music. I'm going to make some more this year. If you like it, sweet. You'll be excited. If not, that's fine. I appreciate you. And of course, I'm going to make a movie of some sort next year. So if you're going to check out a lot of my older work on my very out-of-date website, TheEricButts.com, you can feel free to do that. And there's a lot more videos and content and ways to support the channel with the links in the description below. So make sure that you click that see more button to see more butts. And on that note, I'm going to get on out of here and fuck the fuck off and have a great time. Finally marry the love of my life. All right. Epic cuddles. All right. Bye.